Hey, how's it going everybody? In this video, we're gonna learn lists in HTML. So let's get started. And if you wouldn't mind, please help me out by smashing the like and subscribe button. HTML lists are used to display information in an organized manner. So let's see how to use HTML lists. So in HTML, there are three types of lists that we can add to our document. First, we got unordered list, then we have ordered list, then we have description list. So let's look at unordered list at first. So let's say we want to list some drinks in an unordered list. So to do that, we have to add a tag, which is called the UL tag. The UL tag stands for unordered list, and inside we have to write the lists. So to write the list, we can write LI, which stands for list, then we can click this. And inside the LI tag, we can write anything. So let's first write water, as we're gonna write drinks. And here in our HTML document, we can see we have our unordered list, which is followed by a bullet mark. So we can also add multiple lists. So to do that, we can separate by pressing enter, then add another LI tag. And inside we can write, let's say, Dr. Pepper. And here in our HTML document, we can see we have another line which says Dr. Pepper. So we can add as many as we want. Let's say we want to add Coca-Cola. There we go. And then in our HTML document, we can see we have Coca-Cola. So that is how our unordered lists work. So the next HTML list we're gonna learn is the ordered list. So let's say we want to go to a grocery store and then we want to buy some stuff. So let's make an ordered list for that. So to add an ordered list to our HTML document, we have to write OL, which stands for ordered list. And inside, like before, we can write LI, which stands for list. And then we can write something in it. Let's write vegetable. There we go. And then if we go to our document, we can see we have the number 1 before. So let's add more lists. So to do that, we can press enter and then write our LI. And then inside, let's write oil maybe. And then we can create another list, and then maybe we want to buy some breads as well. Now if we go to our HTML document, we can see we have an ordered list of the stuff we want to buy from the grocery store. So in ordered list, we can also change the type of the list. So to do that, we have to come to our OL tag, and then we have to write type, and then we can hit enter or press this button. And then from here, we can choose what type of order is this gonna be. So let's make it capital letters. And now if we come to our document, we can see we have capital ABC instead of 1, 2, 3. So we can also use small letters. Then we can see we have small ABC. And we can also use Roman numerals. As we can see, we now have I, double I, triple I. And you get the point. So the next type of list we're gonna learn is the description list. So what a description list does is it displays some stuff and then it defines the thing after it. So let's see how to use description list. To add a description list, we have to write DL, which stands for description list. And then we can click this and it's gonna complete for us. And inside the DL, we can write DT, which stands for description term. And inside the DT, we're gonna write what type of thing it is. So let's say we want to buy a coffee. So let's write coffee. And then to define what kind of coffee we want, we can use the DD tag. So let's say we want black hot drink. So we can write it inside our DD tag. So let's write black hot drink. And now if we come to our web page, we can now see the coffee is now defined as black hot drink. So let's say we want to add milk as well. So to do that, we can add another DT tag. First we can click enter to create a new line, and then we can write DT. And inside we can write milk. There we go. And then we can define this as well. So to do this, we're gonna use the DD tag once again. And now we can define milk by writing white cold drink. There we go. And then if we come to our web page, we can now see milk is now defined as well. So that is how our description list works. So that's it for today's video. If you liked it and want to appreciate my effort, you can click the like button and subscribe if you think HTML is fun.